Harvesting begins in autumn, usually in early to mid-November, when the olives are ripe and their colour starts changing from green to purple. Picking olives in the Manne is done manually. Smaller plots or family plots are often too small, rocky and steep to allow the use of large harvesting machinery. Olives here generally are picked using ladders, saws, rakes and sticks, though small electrically powered machines and chainsaws are also used. The olives are collected in sheets and nets, then packed in coarse woven sacks and transported to the oil press, often the very same day. Here, the name of the grower and the number of sacks delivered is recorded before the olives are taken to the mill to be processed. Initially, the olives are sifted and sorted onto a conveyor belt, where leaves and small twigs are blown away. Then they are washed and weighed electronically. After having been weighed, the olives are taken to the millstones through a crushing machine. This tub-like device has a capacity of approximately 750 kilograms, which is approximately 15 sacks of olives weighing 50 kilograms each. The millstones press the olive pulp to the desired consistency, which also includes the olive pits. When the pulp has reached the desired consistency, it enters the mixer, in which it is stirred. This is where the pulp is prepared in order to be applied onto mats. Lukewarm water is added until small patches of olive oil start appearing on the surface. If the pulp is too thick, more water is added. Now that the pulp is ready, it is distributed onto the mats and by using a special machine. The conveyor belt runs through a wide nozzle while the mat trolley moves backwards and forwards. In this way, the pulp is spread onto the mats layer by layer, amounting to a total coverage of 250 square metres, until the stack of mats weighing a total of approximately 1 tonne is ready to be pressed. The stack of mats is pushed manually onto a rail system leading to the press. The stack that has already been pressed has to be removed with a trolley in order to vacate the space for the fresh load to be pressed. The new load is taken to the press, where the precious olive juice is distilled with water pressure of up to 300 bar. The old stack is removed and the press is cleaned so that it may be ready to receive yet another fresh stack. The olive juice may have been squeezed out at this point, but it is not as yet identifiable as olive oil. It looks rather like river sludge. So it has to go through one more stage for completion: centrifuge. The olive liquid is pumped into a container, and then it is led to the centrifugal machine with the addition of lukewarm water. This is where the olive oil is separated from the water-based components and flows through pure and radiantly green into the stainless steel containers, ready for distribution. Firstly, every single load is checked and the acidity level is determined. The legally permissible free fat acidity level is up to 0.8%. We accept no more than 0.4%. What remains to be done now is for the accounts with the growers to be settled. As mill owners, we do not receive payment in currency, but we charge by retaining approximately 8% of each owner's yield. The 8% doesn't cover the expenses of production, and this may be the reason why hardly anyone operates an oil press of this type using millstones any longer. We could also achieve a tenfold higher production at the same level by reducing our workforce. In order to preserve this old art of olive oil production, we market the olive oil ourselves, aiming for a fair price. We do this through our outlet on the premises of our oil press here, as well as from Germany to the European Union and Switzerland. Following production, the olive oil is transported to our own storage cellar, which is equipped with stainless steel containers. We allow the oil to settle here so that it can be ready for bottling in the spring. This is also done manually, as is the labelling and further packaging. These tasks could be performed with far greater speed and precision by machines, but this would lead to job losses for 2 more people, which is something we do not want.